Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at the Volvo's teaser for the EX90 interior design. This is looking absolutely fantastic. It's gotten me excited. These are new images and some new videos. This is Volvo's family SUV. It will be safe, stylish, and extremely streamlined in the air. Now, just in case you weren't already excited about the soon-to-be Volvo EX90, you will be quite excited with these new images. That's what I'm looking forward to. So let's get it out there. The EX90, it will be Volvo's fully electric SUV, their flagship electric family SUV, that is. And it will eventually replace the popular XC90. That is a very popular vehicle, especially for family. It seats about 7. Absolutely incredible. Now, just like all Volvos, the EX90 promises form, function, technical innovation, and perfect harmony. Now, this new flagship SUV is designed to fulfill a purpose, to be elegant, efficient, fully electric family vehicle with a higher standard for safety than any other Volvo vehicles before. So this will probably be the safest Volvo vehicle ever. In fact, this vehicle could compete properly with the Tesla Model X, the Tesla Model Y. I'm looking forward to that. This is going to be stunning. Volvo won't forsake design. However, with the car branding claiming that our in-house designers and generations of other Scandinavian designers have proven many times before, particularly and safety don't have to come at the price of authentic. So one of the most prominent example of how Volvo has integrated the Lidar, which comes as standard in the Volvo EX90. Lidar is a remote sensing system that uses a pulse laser to precisely measure ranges. It can detect, for example, pedestrians up to 250 meters away. That's crazy. As Volvo worked towards introducing unsupervised autonomous driving, Lidar is one of the brand's safest cornerstones. As you can see from the images below, the Lidar system looks neatly integrated into the roof. Yes, indeed. This is something that I've seen quite familiar on other Volvo concepts and Polestar concepts too. Now, the EX90 has been designed as an electric vehicle from the ground up, which is good. It's not just another Volvo design that they've taken to transition into a electric vehicle from a petrol original design. No, this vehicle is said to be designed specifically for an electric vehicle. So this has given Volvo the opportunity to shape and to form the exterior to increase efficiency. A good electric vehicle has a slippery, smooth, and streamlined surface. Aerodynamic drag is the enemy of efficiency, as we know, so the more boxy a vehicle is, can be more difficult to cut through the air, which means that you have less mileage, you have less efficiency in your vehicle. The smoother it is, the smoother it rolls through the air. That gives you more fuel efficiency, or should I say electric efficiency. Now keep this in mind, this vehicle, the EX90, is designed with the ambition to optimize its driving range. They want this vehicle to go on a long charge. They want this vehicle to be extremely efficient, to really compete with other EVs and to beat the Teslas that are out there. Concentrating on cutting edge drag and wind resistance. Yes, this is Volvo at their best. Now, thanks to the external design choice, the Volvo EX90 achieves a drag coefficient of 0.29 initiated. That's considered a very competitive large number. 7-seated SUV, yes. So many people within the Volvo family who's bought Volvos before and they're familiar with Volvo vehicles being a 7-seater, well, this will be no different. It will be a 7-seater, which I think is quite exciting for a lot of people. Now let's check out the video in question. This is the video in question, ladies and gents. I want to see for myself just the shape. First of all, the top-down shape, it already looks slightly different. Very smooth indeed, just like they promised. I got a glimpse of the interior right there, but the first thing that I can see is obviously that it's very, very slipstreamy. Ooh, and it's got that classic Volvo shape. It's got cameras right there underneath the mirror. Wow. Yes. This is another glance of the vehicle. Like you can see it in the background. You can see some of the shapes. Actually, my camera is in the photo now. So let's move my camera out of the way because we want to get a proper view of this thing. Wow. Yeah, it looks proper. And obviously, no grille at the front. It's not needed. I like the color as well. This is kind of like a grayish brown. I don't know what you'd call that, but this is what Volvo is so focused on right now, is aerodynamics, efficiency. But keep in mind as well, it will keep a very familiar look. Wow, that looks good. Obviously, these rims are probably those are the default rims. Those rims, I'm guessing, they're there for air efficiency. Yes, air efficiency, which means that you'll get more mileage if you use those rims. They're not the prettiest, but they're there for a reason. It does look stunning though. This all does look really stunning. So I just want to see if I can get some more images of this, because it's something to be excited about. Okay, so this is another look from the side. Obviously, there's the side skirts. That's a very prominent side skirt. And obviously, this will be a big SUV. So I'm not surprised by that. It's giving me that Land Rover, Range Rover vibe. This is the battery pack in the bed of the vehicle. So right where the side skirt is, that's where your battery pack will be. There are also sensors along. So Volvo is putting everything in this. I really like that. This is a top-down view. That's the Lidar right there. That's exactly where the Lidar will be. Yes, so that's exactly where all the wow. So this is probably the best photo we've seen so far of the vehicle, or just video or image. But this gives us a clear idea of everything. I'm not so sure if people are gonna like the Lidar on top of the car because it's so obvious. Do they want it to just blend in with the rest of the car, or do they not mind if it's right there and it's obvious? This is interesting. It's an interesting direction for Volvo to go into, but they're putting a lot of safety. They're putting a lot of safety features into this vehicle. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. And hopefully that can be upgraded manually. Hopefully it can be changed out if need be. I don't think so. I'll go to glimpse of the interior once again. And you know what? We're going to talk about the interior in another video. Wow. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. So the exterior of the car, it will look very different from a Polestar, of course. We know that it shares a lot of similarities with the Polestar 3, like the chassis, I think the chassis and probably the bedding. But I think for the most part, exterior is going to look very different. But we are going to talk about the interior in another video because I've glimpsed some images and I couldn't help but notice that the interior of this vehicle, this is the Volvo EX90 interior, that looks extremely similar to a Polestar 3 interior. Seriously, even with the speaker right there at the top, on top of the dashboard, with the small screen in the middle of the steering wheel, and obviously the portrait central display, and the grills, the air grills. Yeah, this looks very similar to a Polestar. So we are gonna check this out. I mean, it looks great, don't get me wrong, I like it looks great, but does it look too similar? Because the idea of Polestar is to look different from Volvo vehicles. Like I said, this is what the EX90 will look like, kind of. It will look very similar, but keep in mind, obviously this looks very different from it looks extremely different from the Polestar 3, yes, but interior it looks pretty much the same. So obviously we know they're built by pretty much the same people. There's a lot of collaboration. Volvo owns Polestar, so we understand that much. But in this video, I just wanted to share with you the new images. These are the new images that have been released. This is what the vehicle will look like, kind of, and it's coming out soon. So I think it'll be coming out 9th of November. So we're not too far away, ladies and gents. We are not too far away at all. This was a concept of the vehicle, by the way. And as you can see, the Lidar is at top right there. But I don't think the vehicle is going to look like this. It's not going to look like the concept. And it's so unfortunate because the concept looks so damn good. Sorry, the XC90. Yeah, they'll look pretty much the same, almost the same. So it's not going to look like the concept. And that's what's unfortunate because this concept is so damn nice. Anyway, this is where we'll end this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. And of course, I'll see you in our next video.